Can you start off by introducing yourself?
Sure. Hi, this is Mujammil Haq from Dhaka. And by profession, I'm a teacher. I teach management in a government college. At the same time, I work as a student as of management. And uh, about me, I'm neither an extrovert nor introvert. I'm in between these two extreme point. I love to be honest with the people around me. I love to speak the truth as I think it's one of the best characteristic of a gentleman.
Can you tell me about the hometown or city where you grew up?
Was born and bred in Kumilla. It was a southern town of Bangladesh, which is situated between Dhaka and Chittagong, and beside Dhaka Chittagong Highway. And it's an amazing city. At the same time, it's an old city. There are so many architecture, natural beauty in Kumilla. If anybody go there, they can enjoy the historical site like Kumilla, Ananda Bihar. At the same time, there are some parks and lakes, which is spectacular to watch.
Okay. How do you think your town has changed over the last 10, 15 years?
My town has changed in various ways. First comes a point of real estate. There are lots of housing process going on still now, and high-rise buildings are growing in my hometown, as well as there are some roads and bridges are being constructed recently to accommodate the increasing number of citizens, and there are numerous number of hospitals are being built to provide health service to the people. As you know, as the civilization is evolving, there are numerous new kind of diseases are we are experiencing. So to tackle with the sort of situation, we need medical services, and Kumilla is full of is full with lots of hospitals, and there are lots of education institutions. Like there is a new university is being built in 2002. There are famous college institution which is being built very recently in Kumilla, and at the same time, the Kumilla city is becoming populous more and more day by day, and so I think it's posing huge pressure on the limited resource on Kumilla city. Apart from that, I think from people perspective, the oil people oil in previous time has changed the behavior and their daily lives a lot with the advent of technology. People are nowadays used to use technology more often, and at the same time, food habit has changed a lot. Nowadays, people love to dine out or have a dinner or have the lunch outside of their homes. On the other hand, in the previous time, people love to have their foods in home.
Alright. Now let's talk about shopping in general. What kind of things do you usually like to shop for?
I usually like to shop my clothings and gadget, tech gadgets, especially tech gadget. Being a boy from 20th century, technology is the key ingredient in our daily life. We are surrounded by a lot of technology. To keep myself relevant to the time, we need to use technology, the gadget, and at the same time to do my professional stuff and academic stuff. I count on technology, which provides me with easier solution rather than manual things. At the same time, I love fashionable fashionable clothings to keep myself trendy. I visit shopping mall very frequently and it's a part of my habit. I love to wear new clothings, new fashion wear. As a part of my habit, I visit shopping mall and buy those kind of stuff.
Alright. At this point, we will move on to the cue card section. You will have a topic and then four questions related to the topic. You will have 1 minute to prepare yourself, during which you can use a paper and a pencil to organize your thoughts. After 1 minute of preparation, you'll have to speak on the topic for 1.5 to 2 minutes. You will not be allowed to look at the questions when you begin speaking. Are the instructions clear?
Thank you, sir.
All
I'm clear.
right. I've shared the question with you. Please let me know as soon as you can see it.
Yes, sir, I'm seeing the question.
All right. Your 1 minute is over. Can you begin speaking?
Yes, sir. Thank you. All along our academic life, we come across lots of teachers, and from among them, we used to love some a very few of them, and Mr. Mohiuddin sir is one of them whom I love most and like most. It's because of his personality. It's because of his breadth and depth of his knowledge, and at the same time, he's a well wishes of every student. And he's a very handsome-looking person, 5'5" tall, and with a good demeanor. From personality point of view, he's very honest and bold. Whatever he said, we say with a statement, with a clear statement. You will not find any kind of ambiguity in his statement. And at the same time, as a teacher of management, he knows the nitty-gritty of managing very well. And he loves to give the student minor details of management or any topics he teach. And as I said earlier, he's an oil wishes of every student. He's very frank with the student. Whenever we met with him, he used to give us the advice how to prepare ourselves for our career, how to face the continuously evolving future ahead of us, and try to impart us with some sort of tips so that we can enrich ourselves.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Let's move on to the next part of the speaking test. We'll talk about education in school. So, what can schools do to help students prepare for the next stage in their lives?
School can prepare the students by two ways. First, schools can impart them the information they need. They need to know how to prepare them well to face the future challenges. And at the same time, as you know, the surroundings environment is changing continuously. So to adapt with the changing circumstances, you need to have a strong emotional intelligence. So I would like to say that school can prepare their student by providing the required information, at the same time imparting them the soft skill, which is must to be ready for the future challenge.
Alright. What can schools teach children that they cannot learn from their parents?
Schools can schools can provide the opportunity for students to be with a diversified group of people. They can learn teamwork. They can learn collaboration. Civilization counts on the collaboration of the people across the globe. So, if you are not school, you cannot mix with a diversified group of people. You cannot know how different people react to different situations, how different people behave in a different kind of situation. At the same time, how what are the differences in terms of behavior among different groups of people. And so I think to expose the a student to a multi-diversified world, you need schools.
Alright. Now let's talk about education after school. How do you think school life differs from university life?
In our school life, we pretty much depended on our teacher and parents and family. But whenever we enter into university, we become independent person. We have to do our things by ourselves. Yeah, we have to collaborate along with our friends and group mates, and we need some help from our tutor from time to time. But at the same time, I think a university student is much more independent than a school student. At the same time, whenever you are in university, you may have some scope to earn some money, through which you can attain financial independence.
Okay. At this point, we will conclude the speaking test. I'll give you a rundown of the overall scores you've earned from the speaking test. In terms of lexical resources, your score is a 6 out of 9. Majority of your response was on topic and relevant. However, you had a lot of self-correction and repetition of information to maintain your coherence. In terms of vocabulary, your score is a 7 out of 9. You are able to use some specialized words and effective vocabulary occasionally. However, word formations were not always accurate, and you need to be flexible if you want to get an 8 in your vocabulary. For grammatical range and accuracy, your score is a 6 out of 9. Meaning was never compromised. I was able to understand what you were saying. However, your ability to maneuver between different structures of sentences were not always seamless, and you need to be consistently accurate with tense and word formation throughout your entirety of your answer if you want to get a 7. In terms of pronunciation, your score is a 7 out of 9. Everything was very easy to understand. However, if you want to get an 8 or above, you need to have phonetic applications in your response that is sustained throughout the entirety of your answers. Your overall score for this particular speaking test is a 6.5 out of 9. In your main exam, a tentative expected score should be between 6.5 and a 7. Do you have any questions?
So I don't have any question regarding my speaking test. I have got a thorough feedback from you.
All right. Thank you very much, and good luck for your
I would
exam.
like to know
Yes.
one thing, that I was supposed to attend a speaking test on 17th October, but due to my physical inconvenience, I couldn't attend that
Okay.
test. So could you, Pi Academy can reschedule this?
Okay, so basically, you have two options. Number one, you go to the same portal again and you make another appointment for a different future date. And if you find that difficult because of the unavailability of slots, then you send an email at Pi Academy that you missed one of your speaking tests due to health problems, and you need to have another speaking test scheduled, and then our team will reply to you with an allocated meeting for you. So the link for the meeting and the time will be provided in the response. All right?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, then. Thank you very much, and good luck for your test.